I've got very like simple basic bitch makeup on today and I'm not like hating it. I'm kind of liking it. I start doing this more often. Hey everyone! So I hope you all had an absolutely fantastic Easter. I didn't really do much, but yeah, it's kind of how I prefer to do like my holiday type days, I guess. So today I actually have for you guys a Kmart haul, if you didn't tell by the title of the video. If you're new to my channel, you may not know this, but I have a slight addiction to Kmart, and the people that tend to watch my videos tend to like watching the things that I buy from Kmart, which is a really bad combination because I spend a lot of money at Kmart. If you guys do like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up so I know that this is the type of stuff that you want to see in the future, etc. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see when I've uploaded another video or what I've got coming up. And yes, let's get on with this video because there is a few things that I have to get through here. Okay, so when I said I have a couple bags, I wasn't lying. Like, they're quite full bags. I'm not going to do this in any sort of order, I don't think. I'm just going to grab stuff from bags and go because it's probably going to be a bit easier that way. So first thing I have is this just little rose gold pencil case. It's just like a little pencil case. I thought it'd be handy to just like chuck in my handbag or something. I actually don't know why I bought it. It was $3. That's pretty much the reason I bought it, and it's rose gold and cute. So next thing I have is a 4-pack of glitter paint pots. I don't know why I bought them. I just saw them, they're glittery, and there was $5 for 4. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these yet, but I'm sure I'll figure something out, and yeah. So it has like one that's got like a clear with like a greeny sort of glitter in it, one that's just like silver glitter, a gold one, and what looks to be like a copper or rose gold. I'm not actually sure what that colour is meant to be, but we'll see when I eventually get around to using it. So these next two things are just like packets of bangles. They were $6 each and they're open because I have actually used them. I wore them to a hen's day recently. They're just like rose gold, cheap like costume jewellery. This one has actually like pink glittery ones as well as your plain ones, and this one, they're meant to be like stacker type bangles, but because I've got really skinny wrists, they don't sit the best on me, so I don't know whether I'm going to keep them or might give them to someone else who has better wrists than I do. But yeah, costume bangles, $6. So I did buy another set of bracelets. These ones were only $5. Yet again, rose gold, but these are sort of like a mesh stretchy type bangle. I do have some similar to this, but these ones have like a little bit of beaded detailing to them. I thought they were cute, and on this session of when I went to Kmart, I just started walking through Kmart and going, you know what, I'm going to do a Kmart haul, and just started grabbing random things, and this is one of the things that ended up in there. I'll find somewhere to wear it. Now, I did buy 2 packets of chokers. This one has one like black felt one, which you can't really see very well on camera because it kind of blends into the plastic. And this one's just like a wide band lace one. $4 for a pack of 2. The chokers I wear all the time are from Kmart, so you can't go wrong there with that. And this one is supposed to be one whole choker, but it's in 2 separate pieces. I did attempt to wear it, but I'm not quite sure how to put it on correctly, so we'll see how I go with that one. But it's kind of just got like a plain black double piece one with like a little circle in the middle, and this is kind of like a, it's like country sort of looking bottom bits. It's probably the best way to put it. Yet again, I have no idea how to wear it, how it's meant to go, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that one was also $4. Now, I have been trying to get into using sheet face masks, and the one that I did like was from Kmart. So I've grabbed another one in a different type. This is the Natural Silk Facial Masks. This one is the hyaluronic acid and collagen. So hopefully that should help with the anti-aging of my skin. The other one I used, I found is the easiest one I've ever used, and I've had a couple of expensive ones come in, like my monthly subscription box, and they were absolute crap, whereas this one Well, not this one. The other one I used was really, really good. And actually quite moisturising. So we'll see how this one goes as well, whether it does actually firm my skin a bit. And that was only $4.50, which I think are pretty good considering, like, I found the last one worked better than the expensive one that I've had. So the next thing I bought was a foundation that is a replacement for an old foundation that I had. This is the old foundation I had. It's the Maybelline Fit Me in 125. I've had this for I don't know how long, so I thought I'd get rid of it. And I bought a new one. This one is the Dewy and Smooth, so it's for normal to dry skin. I haven't tried the other one, which is supposed to be for oily skin, but my skin's more like dry combination sort of, so I'll see how this one goes. This might be a bit light for me at the moment still, maybe. I haven't tried it in a while. I do have a little bit of fake tan on at the moment though. But yeah, I mean, for drugstore ones, the ones I usually go back to are the Maybelline ones. I haven't tried the new formula yet, so I'll see if I do like this one or not. And that was only $15, so hopefully I can get into using this one again and stop using my YSL, which is a lot more expensive. That foundation didn't break, did it? Now, I did actually buy a few products from e.l.f. on this day that I got this first bag. So the first thing I bought was the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. It's a greeny looking primer, but it comes out clear apparently. I've been trying to find a drugstore primer because my primers I have are more higher end and more expensive, so I'm hoping that this one is quite good. So far I found that e.l.f. products are quite good and they're quite cheap, so fingers crossed this one actually does everything justice and I actually do like it, so I can start buying this and use my other stuff for when I'm going out a bit more nicer instead of like my everyday primer. And that was $13, which I didn't think was too bad for a primer considering my other primers cost about $60 each. Next is the e.l.f. Baked Studio Highlighter. This one's kind of like a pinky sort of highlighter. It's called Pink Diamonds Highlighter to be specific. I've heard some on and off things about e.l.f. highlighters. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, so I thought I'd grab one and give it a go. See what I think of it. I mean, I found that my Sports Girl highlighter is amazing and that was pretty cheap, and my Becca one is a lot more expensive but isn't as pigmented, so hopefully this one is quite good. And that was only $10, so even if I don't really like it, it wasn't that expensive for me, like a thing for me to splurge out on and not like it. Next thing I grabbed was actually e.l.f.'s Daily Brush Cleanser. I usually use the Models Prefer one and I'm nearly out, so I thought I'd just give this one a go. This was only $8 and it's in just like a small little tube bottle, spray bottle thing. Let's see how this one goes. I haven't used ever an expensive one, so hopefully this is still quite good because yet again it's drugstore. This one I think is actually a little bit cheaper than the Models Prefer, so let's see if I like this one a bit more. And the last thing I got from this first run of stuff was the Makeup Mist and Set by e.l.f. Yet again, $8. It's just like one of those setting sprays. I've said before that I have tried drugstore setting sprays before and haven't quite liked them. That's why I tend to go back to my MAC one. Let's see how this one goes. I didn't even know they'd done a setting spray in e.l.f. So, I mean, it was only $8, so if it's not that good, yet again, not really spending a fortune and not liking the product, so we'll see how this one goes. This one wasn't as bad a shop. I did yet again spend over $100. I have a bit of a problem when it comes to going to Kmart. So the first thing I grabbed was just like a packet of the like twinkle lights. They're those battery operated lights. How many are in this? It doesn't say how many are in it, but it's 3 meters in length. 31 LED bulbs, sorry. And it's 3 meters in length. It cost me $5. I've got 2 of these on my Christmas tree, which is packed away now obviously, but I wanted these again to go on my Eiffel Tower, which is there, because I'm using a smaller amount of lights than that one because I stole the ones off that one to put on my Christmas tree. So this is a replacement for that one. And I do quite like Kmart's like rope light ones. They're really, really bright. I love them. I bought a twin pack of rose gold pens. I mean, with nursing, we're supposed to use black pens for a lot of stuff because apparently it photocopies better. than blue pen, like blue ink. I've always kind of used black ink over the blue ink personally because I do find it easier to read. And that was $5, which I didn't think was too bad at all for something that looks quite nice. And packets of pens are actually quite expensive unless you get the cheap, crappy ones that run out after like a couple of days. So hopefully these ones aren't too bad, and I love the colour rose gold at the moment, so... Next thing I have is just one of Rimmel's nail polishes. It cost me $5. I've gone through 2 or 3 other ones of these before. This one is the Go Wilderness. It's one of Rita Ora's ones. I find these are quite good, but the second that they start getting towards the bottom, they start going really, really gluggy. So I find that I have to get these more often, but not that I wear nail polish that very often. But yeah, I quite like this colour. The purple I find I don't get sick of as easy as a lot of other ones. Now I have heard a lot of people talk about this. This is the banana powder by Australis. It was $12.50. I've heard a lot of people using this like to put under their eyes, to set under their eyes. So I thought I'd give it a go because it was cheap, and Australis is quite a good drugstore brand that's actually cruelty free. So if you're into cruelty free makeup, check this brand out, especially if you do live in Australia. If you live overseas, not sure how easy it is to get hold of. You might be able to find it on an online store. Don't quote me on that though, because I actually have no idea. I've never tried to buy anything like that overseas. I also walked past BYS, or Be Yourself, depending on what era you were in when it all came out. In my era, it was called Be Yourself, but they've now shortened it to BYS. It's just like a cheap brand, and I noticed that they brought out face glitters that were $8 each. And I couldn't decide which one I wanted, so I grabbed all 3 of them. So, they come with like a glitter pot on one side, and the other side, it's like a thicker glitter, almost like a confetti type glitter. That's probably the best way to put it, whereas this side's kind of like finely milled. We'll see how they go. I mean, they're $8, so I don't expect much from them. So I grabbed one in silver, one in rose gold, because, you know, rose gold, and one in bronze, which it's like very, very bronze. It's kind of a really nice, like, orangey, goldy sort of colour. But yeah, I'll see how they go. They're not that amazing. It doesn't really matter that much. They're only $8, and I probably won't use them for anything too fancy because I'm not going to wear that sort of glitter to a wedding personally. Some people do, obviously, but I'm not going to do that. These will probably be used more for like if I'm going to a festival or a party, or if I feel like wearing glitter when I'm going out clubbing, which I don't normally, but you never know what I might come up with. Or I might try and figure out something I can do in a video with them. If you can think of something I can do with them in a video, leave a comment down below for me and I'll see what I can do. I also grabbed an electric toothbrush while I was there. I haven't had an electric toothbrush in so long, and one of my New Year's resolutions this year is to make sure that I keep really, really good care of my teeth, because I do want them straightened, I do want them whitened, but I can't just go and do that unless I'm actually going to take care of them. So I thought I'd start by getting a better toothbrush than the one I was using. This one is from Oral-B. It is the, what's it called? Vitally Sensitive. So this top bit's for sensitive teeth. My teeth are kind of sensitive, but not that bad. I'm going to get a better end for it though, specifically for whitening, which will go with my Oral-B like sensitive white. Is that what it's called? They're like very, very white toothpaste that whitens your teeth really well. So that was $38. It comes with 2 heads on it, so I thought that was actually really, really good value for money, and then I just need to get a new head whenever that one kind of runs out. Next thing I have is a packet of, makeup remover pads, like the big ones. I quite like these ones for removing my makeup with my micellar water. I do use the smaller ones for like my toning and that, but to take off makeup I find it easy using big ones, and these were only $2. I haven't used this one before. I normally use just like your Woolworths brand ones. So I'll see how this one goes. And the last thing I have is just like a packet of those like really, really cheap makeup sponges. I've just grabbed this to chuck in my makeup bag because I have a wedding coming up for my cousin. I'm doing some of my like family members makeup beforehand, so instead of me having to take all my beauty blenders with me, they'll just take like cheap disposable ones because these were only $2, so thought they would do. I mean, once I add a little bit of water to them, they're probably not going to be that bad. So yeah, I haven't actually used these types in years. So yeah, that's everything I have for you in today's haul. As I said earlier, if you do like these types of videos, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up so I know you do like these types of videos. And leave a comment down below if there's anything that you've bought recently from Kmart, or if there's anywhere in particular you would like to see me give a go at doing a haul from. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!